You feel like
possible.
you feel like it's in a sense positively impacted your creativity?
Oh man, I think so. It's hard to see like outside of myself. Like the I feel like a lot of things have had to suddenly shift. And in a sense, yes, like the challenges posed by suddenly like not going out, not being able to play live, not being able to travel makes like okay, all these plans that I had, just like for everyone else, they become canceled, and it becomes like, well, what is possible now? And then hopefully solutions can be found. And so for me, yes, I've started doing stuff that's like different from before, and I I don't know if it's more creative though. So I guess maybe we'll have to see if that's true.
Did you have to, like, because you're a musician and you mentioned that you had to change your plans a bit, did you have to cancel any travel plans for concerts, or did you have anything scheduled for this time, for this period?
Exactly. Actually, it was almost a complete shutdown because, yeah, touring and I mean, any live gigs, but then also like studio recording sessions get canceled, and then even private lessons were like, actually, it's not smart. Like technically we could do a one-on-one lesson, but it's not responsible and it's not technically allowed. So let's just not do it. So all of everything really got canceled, and actually I had like an album release also planned for now to start, like not just to put music online, but actually do the campaign where like there was stuff where it involved physically putting stuff like outside, like I built a phone booth that's supposed to be kind of like a teleportation device for people to go inside and be transported by music. And so I was going to bring that around town, and eventually it can kind of roam around town. But stuff like that that's in person, and that can't happen now. So the whole album release is also like the whole strategy has changed.
Must have been
And so
heartbreaking
yeah,
though, right? It must have been heartbreaking.
yeah, I think it's one of those things where like there's an initial shock. You have all this stuff planned. You have like I'm sitting, you've seen my place, like there's these trees, but now they're like surrounding a two and a half meter tall phone booth that's just hanging out. That is it's like a mini installation that's for this project. And so there's a shock when all this happened. It's like, wow, I can't do all of this. But then I think after the initial shock, thankfully there's been space to be like, well, what is possible now? And I think there's like alternative solutions that, like you say, it's possible that they could be more creative, and maybe down the line it'll be cool to look back and say like, yeah, actually that was a nice way for things to happen because it enabled us to go in this different direction, and that was cool.